Alright, cool.
What you got, Cass?
So, if you've been watching The Boys, you saw Jim Beaver pop up as a character called Robert Singer, and you said, that sounds familiar. And then you saw Jensen Ackles and his glorious. And and you said, hey, I know that guy. And then you saw Jeffrey Dean Morgan. And you said, hey, I know that guy. Jared Padalecki's going to be in the next season. Eric Kripke's bringing... also Rob Benedict, who had a scene. A very The Boys scene. 2 episodes ago?
Mm-hmm.
Which, I did not need to see that much of Rob Benedict. You see everything, and you see it multiple times.
I think they pulled a Boogie Nights, I'm pretty sure.
It was so much. The fact that Eric Kripke is just, hey, I liked you, let's work together, I absolutely love. It is one of the reasons that Jared will be available is that his TV show got canceled.
Oh.
The CW very, very clearly was like, no, we're going to do game shows now. We're not going to actually tell stories
was that Walker?
anymore. Yeah.
Oh.
Which a friend of mine was on recently, which kind of sucks. Yeah.
Mm.
It's a bummer that, well, to be fair, I didn't watch
a
single episode.
Oh.
But it is a bummer that the CW's moving away from even their meager version of storytelling.
So true.
But I am interested to see Jared's barriers get pushed on The Boys, because that seems to happen to everybody. There's a line that a lot of actors won't cross, and it is Eric Kripke's journey to find it, including with Jensen Ackles apparently in the first 2 episodes that he was on it. So yeah, Jared Padalecki and The Boys. I am not a fan of The Boys in general. I am watching this season, and it is hilarious that conservatives finally figured out that The Boys is about them.
It took so long.
And it's so clear the whole time that it's about you.
I have not had to watch a single episode of The Boys to know exactly who they are talking about.
Having read the comic and everything, I was really taken aback when people would be like, Billy is representative of me, which I thought that was no.
Oh.
I know, right?
Hey, that's an insult.
I mean, Billy from the comics is a different Billy than on the show.
From what I hear, the comics is even more grim, dark.
And I don't think they're definitely not going that route. Yeah. Like, I've already been convinced. Like,
they're also not doing the black and white thing.
Well, there's other stuff they're not doing. So I'm kind of happy, but people have compared me to Billy, and I've been like,
that
sucks. No.
Like, I'm not that bad.
You're not that much of an asshole.
I mean, I have some tendencies, but Billy's
sucks.
Terrible. I love Billy to death, but Billy's terrible.
It's people told me in 2013 or whatever when it came out that I reminded them of Anna Kendrick in Pitch Perfect. And I was like, oh, that's nice, she's really pretty. And then I watched the movie, I was like, she's a bitch. She sucks. That's so mean.
Kind of makes you wonder, people must
do people think that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I can...
No,
anyway, never mind.
You're not like Billy.
But at least this Billy in the show...
You're Huey's dad. How about that?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Huey's dad? That's the nicest character I could think of.
Okay.
In that show. Everybody.
What happened to Huey?
Because Huey's kind of toxic. And there's a whole thing with masculinity that I know is very, very... It's interesting, but
anyway.
Huey's kind of toxic.
Be Frenchie there. No, Frenchie's messed up. Anyway, I'm still... I love The Boys, and
I have my problem
I honestly
with
just love that they're not doing the comic book. That's what I'm happy
From
about.
what I hear, the comic books are mostly just angry, and the TV show is definitely trying to say something.
Billy is much more personable than he is in the comics, because in the comics, Billy is a terrible human being.
Yeah.
I mean, and I would... to call him a human being might be exaggerating a bit. Yeah. But, yeah.
The Boys continuing on Amazon Prime.
And ending in season 5, which I think is going to be perfect. Just let's button that story up real good.
Yeah.